Hey, what's up? My name is Joel. I'm a clothing reseller on eBay and Poshmark. Today is Monday, November the 22nd, and I've been doing this reselling thing since the very beginning of September. So this is now week 11, and I'm trying to ramp this up into a full-time income. This week, which would be from last Monday the 15th to yesterday the 21st of November, I sold 17 items, and 15 of those were on eBay, whereas 2 of them were on Poshmark. And I've been finding that most of my items have been selling on eBay and not Poshmark. I don't really know why that is. I do all the sharing and all that on Poshmark. I just sell more on eBay, and in the future, who knows, I might just focus straight on eBay alone. The first thing that I sold is a Lily Pulitzer black quilted vest. I got it at Goodwill for $10.25, and it was listed for 19 days before it sold, and it sold for $28.91 with shipping. So after taking out eBay fees, shipping cost, and the original cost of goods for acquiring that piece, I profited $9.75 on that. Next thing I sold is a Theory cotton dress shirt. I wasn't sure if I was going to pick this one up, to be honest, but it kind of sold pretty quickly. I got it for $4.99, and it sold the same day that I listed it. Maybe I underpriced it. For me, Theory doesn't really sell that quickly, so this was a real surprise for me. I ended up selling it for $16.94, and after fees, shipping, COGS taken out, I profited $4.42. Probably could have priced it up a little bit more and got a couple more dollars from that, but hey, it is what it is. Next thing is Cole Haan mock toe suede loafers that I got at Goodwill as well. $7.47, as are all the shoes at my Goodwill. This one took 45 days to sell, but it did sell for $36.91, and after everything taken out, I profited $16.26. And I've been finding that shoes tend to sell slowly for me, even high demand shoes, but they seem to have a lot more room for profit, so maybe I'll start focusing more on that. I don't know, we'll see. Next item that I sold is this Eddie Bauer half zip pullover sweatshirt, more of like an athletic sweatshirt, and I got it at the bins. It had some discoloration on the front pocket that I didn't realize when I picked it up, but getting it at the bins, it was only, that day, I think I paid $1.33 for that, so I was happy to sell it for a very low price. It was listed for 15 days and sold for $11.95. So net profit $4.24. The next thing I sold is a 2-ply 100% cashmere sweater by Northern Isles, which is a brand that I wasn't familiar with when I picked it up, but I got it at my local Goodwill, and it only cost $5.75, and I figured, hey, I don't recognize the brand, but this is 100% 2-ply cashmere, so I took a chance on it. It was listed for 24 days, and I ended up selling it for $26.95 with shipping and everything, and net profited $12.90, which is not bad. I almost 3 times my money on that, so happy to pick up cashmere whenever I can. Next thing is a J. Jill Ponte activewear pants that I picked up at the bins. There wasn't really anything special about this, but when I was at the bins, it just felt good in my hands, so I picked it up. This cost $1.10. It was listed for 34 days. I sold it for $16.95 and profited $9.07. This next thing that I picked up is a pair of 7 for All Mankind jeans, the Josephina Skinny Boyfriend jean, and I picked it up at my local Goodwill for $7.50. Sold it for $36.90, and that was only listed for 3 days before it sold. So I wasn't sure if that was the first time I sold 7 for All Mankind, so I wasn't sure if it was listed too high, listed too low. Given how quickly it flipped, I definitely could have priced it a little higher, but lesson learned, and maybe I'll try that next time. But overall, I profited $14.23 on that. Next item, Duluth Trading Co. long sleeve rugby shirt. This one, I actually picked up 2 of these, the exact same shirt. One was black, one was navy. Both of them sold this week. But the black one, picked up for $4.99, was listed for 3 days before selling for $23.95 and profited $6.93. The other one I'll get to later. The next item that sold was a buckle pair of jeans, the Peyton jeans. Picked this one up for $6.99. It was at my local Goodwill, and it sold the same day that I listed it. Sold for $20 flat. That one was on Poshmark. I profited $9.01. Next thing, pair of Merrell hiking shoes. These are called the Annex Ventilator, and got this at my local Goodwill for $7.47. It was listed for 24 days before selling for $40.91. Going back to what I mentioned before, the second Duluth Trading Co. rugby shirt that I sold, this one was navy. This one also cost $4.99 when I picked it up at my local Goodwill. This one was listed for 4 days, so it only took one more day than the other one to sell. This one sold for $28.90 and profited $7.23. Next thing I sold is this Loft leopard print sweater. I saw it at the bins, and to be honest, I thought it was a little ugly, but I don't really know much about women's fashions, so I ended up picking it up anyway because I just hear that leopard print is popular. So picked it up at the bins for $133. It was listed for 18 days before selling for $19.90, and I profited $11.18 on that. This one is another bins pickup. Levi's signature super skinny pull-on jeans. So there's no zipper, no buttons. It's just very stretchy and you pull it on. Saw it at the bins, no flaws. That day I picked it up for 60 cents. It was listed for 1 day before selling for $17.95, and I profited $6.78 on that one. It ended up costing a lot more to ship than I thought. I think it was just over the £1 mark, so I couldn't ship it by first class mail. I had to ship it via priority, and I think they lived pretty far away. So all that combined really ate into the potential profits on that. Even if I got it for only 60 cents, I only profited less than $7 on that pair of jeans. The next thing I sold was something that I was very happy to find at the bins. A Columbia Interchange 3-in-1 jacket with like a fleece sweatshirt built into it that you could zip and unzip to remove. I got that at the bins for $1.16. It was listed for 10 days. And this one sold on Poshmark for $45. I originally had it listed for $60, and it was getting a lot of likes, but I believe what I did was send out an offer to all likers, or maybe someone made an offer, I don't know. But $45, I'm not unhappy about that given how much I spent to get it, just over $1, and my net profit on that was $34.84. Next thing I sold, a Ted Baker polo shirt that I got at Goodwill. I listed it, even though it's a polo shirt and we're not really in polo weather anymore, but got it for $4.99, and I figured since it's Ted Baker, I might as well just throw it up there. It was listed for 4 days, sold for $19.95, profited $7.86. This next item that I sold is one that I wasn't sure that would ever sell, but it's a Magellan fishing shirt that I got in a Goodwill Blue Box. About 2 months ago, I experimented with the Goodwill Blue Box, which gets delivered to your door and comes with 10 random items in it. They're not like bad items, but they're not always going to be great. That box included this Magellan fishing shirt, new with tags, very big size. Per item in that blue box, it cost me $273, and this one was listed for 24 days before selling for $20.91. The shirt retails for like $25 or something like that, and I listed it for, I believe, $20 plus shipping. It's very light, so shipping only costs like $5. I put a markdown on it for 20% off, and then it sold for $20.91. So I think it being a big size is what helped it to sell. Anyway, after everything, I profited $10.56. And the last thing I sold this week was a Tahari long line cardigan, very heavy, very cozy. This one I picked up at the bins for $1.15. It was kind of dirty, and I had to not only wash it, but actually at first I kind of had to vacuum it because it was pretty dusty. I think it probably was sitting in someone's attic or in someone's closet for a long time, accumulated dust, and then they donated it. But anyways, I picked it up for $1.15. It was listed for $12. I did put some elbow grease into it to clean it up, but it sold for $34.51, and then after everything, profited $15.72. So all in all, week 11, I had total sales of $449.05, and then that translates into total profit of $199.33. Really not that bad in my opinion. It's definitely not enough to live off of, but in terms of where I am 11 weeks into this whole thing and trying to get it up into a full-time business, I feel like I'm not doing too bad. I do want to mention that a lot of the things that I'm selling have an average profit of less than $10, and I realize that that's not, like a good thing. Try to build a full-time business based on average profit of less than $10 per item. But right now, I'm pretty much accepting any offer that comes my way, and I'm happy to mark down things 20, 30, 40%, only because my store on eBay is really new and I need to build up feedback. I need to go through my workflows to make sure that things are greased and make sure I tackle any friction points and make sure I have everything that I need to do things like shipping and all that. So basically it's like part of my learning curve is to sell as many things as I can, even if the profit takes a hit, so that I can fail quickly basically and learn and improve and iterate as I can. Hopefully this video was insightful or helpful or even just entertaining. I don't know. But if you made it this far, thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed, I would really appreciate if you could like and subscribe below. Don't feel obligated. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.